Good morning, boys. That's been my intro for too long, and it's not a good stream opener. I don't think there are that many people sitting around waiting for me to hit go live. It's rare that you're not waiting. Well, oh, it's hot. It is hot in here. Please keep all of your clothes on. Okay. Is it today a video? Today is not going to be for a video unless I do it for a second channel. The goal of today is simply to go back through Poppy Chapter 5 and see what I missed, maybe read some things, and just play the game a little normally, because playing it in VR is very disorienting and different than what you would normally get while playing casually. I wanted to go through, actually, before we start, can I just like open this up in MS Paint? I don't even know if I can really do this the way that I'm hoping. Oh, Jesus. All right, well, this is going to be interesting. Whatever, this doesn't need to look good. It just needs to look. This is my graph organizing the first 5 chapters, all right? The middle is a baseline. This is a very mid game. Up here is a great game, and down here is an awful game. So I think Chapter 1 is slightly above mid. It starts out, it gets the franchise going, it's pretty good. Chapter 2, I think, is a little bit better. I think it has a lot of flaws, but I think it's a little bit better. And then I think Chapter 3 is where it jumps up and gets really good. And then I think Chapter 4 drops. Now, I don't think it drops all the way down here. I don't think it's a bad game, but it is a rough game. And then Chapter 5, I think, recovers a little bit, but is still below mid. This is my opinion on Poppy Playtime. I really think it starts out great, picks up, and then just skyrockets, and then drops, and then comes back a little bit. I would rate Chapter 4 a little higher and 5 a little lower. I think maybe I have a slightly tainted idea. Roller coaster. It is really a roller coaster. I have a tainted experience because I played it on launch. If you didn't play it on launch, it might be a little bit better. But even just recently, after going back and playing Chapter 4 again, I didn't really like it. I would feel comfortable with this being here or here. And we're going to see today. That's what we're going to go back through and experience today. Is Poppy 5 really great? Like, better than I thought it was the first time through? Or was it just a bad game? Will it be better if I play it a second time? Basically, is what we're going to try to answer today. All right, we're just going to hit a new game, and we're going to start and see if it is good. The notification you just got is scary. She Poppy my playtime till I 5. Is that scary? It's not an age thing. It's just a number. That sounds worse. New game. I like the ads that they do. They nail the vibe. They really nail the vibe of, oh God, that part's disgusting. Of like early 2000s, I guess late 90s, early 2000s toy ads. Yeah, so this dude on the right is oh, he's breathing. I didn't see that before. He's disgusting. The dude on the left is just kind of goofy. Oh God. Oh, lag. Are we lagging? I look like I'm lagging hardcore. Oh, it's too graphically intense. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Alright. Apparently I can't stream epic. I gotta stream high. Jesus. Alright. Oh my God, I can't even alright, I've gotta like put this into performance mode. Alright, how's that? Is that smooth? Good God. It's still lagging, isn't it? No, it's not. That's smooth. Are we smooth? Everybody scream, schmoove. If it's smooth. Here's me schmoovin'. Lag, schmooth. Kinda smooth, buttery smooth. Smooth, schmoove, schmoo, schmo, yoho, lag. See, you guys are giving conflicting information. Okay, was that smooth? Oh, that was smooth as butter. All you saying lag are messing with me. We're fine, it's fine. Okay, so this part's dumb. Okay, I want to put that out there right now. This part is dumb. This just doesn't open until Huggy's in, and there's no warning that you can go behind you. At least I can sprint backwards this time and see him coming. Slapped him in the face a couple times. And then where does he go? Where does he go? Oh! Oh, he reaches for me. I'm dead. I wasn't looking behind me. He reaches for me. Okay. I thought he just disappeared because we didn't look back when we did that in VR. Poppy Playtime loves to make you wait. Loves to make you wait during a chase to see what you need to unlock to move forward. I think the first, like, half of the game is pretty good. Oh, hi, Huggy. And then I got bonked on the head here. Ow. Okay, so you can just get bonked on the head here. I got bonked on the head there, and it just kind of let me. Like, it deflected. You guys keep asking if this is on YouTube. This is literally just a second time playthrough. Most likely not going to be on YouTube. Unless I end up making a like, detailed video where I go back through and analyze the game, which I likely won't do. But you guys can say hi YouTube anyway. You guys could also just say hi to each other. Maybe you guys should do that more often. Alright, let's, an intercepted communique. A secret pact. Can you just examine? Examine? Examine. The examine key don't examine. Oh, there we go. What the hell is this blurry-ass note? What is it? What is this blurry-ass note? We've been able to read notes like this before. Why can't I now? And also, why is this camera for viewing this in orthographic mode? It's an orthographic camera for this instead of a perspective camera, and it's blurry as hell. Why? Why would they do that? Unknown sender. They all go on at great length about how they about this imagined future of theirs. It's exhausting. Yeah, that's how I feel about Poppy Playtime. So yeah, they're talking about how everything down here is way worse than they wanted to paint it as. It actually is terrible. This is dark. Why is it so? I have the brightness up, don't I? I do. It's a 2.6. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna deal with that then.
Yo Vano Banano Taracano, cause of you I lost my whole family at one of the streams. Thank you. By the way, what the hell are you mean? She Poppy on my playtime till I 5 years old?
That's not what it says. That is not what it says. If you're assuming there's an age relation, I think you are the one who needs help. Thank you for the 50 bits. Sorry about your family, or you're welcome.
Okay, I lost my money again cause of you Van Optimus Chopetimus. So I am gonna say bye and wish a good stream.
Okay.
By the way, chapter 5 is peak. Goo goo gaga.
Okay. I feel like you're gonna run out of these Vano names, but I wish you luck, Goo Goo Gaga. So, one of the biggest gripes that I have, really, this is partly what I mean. One of the biggest gripes I have, okay, I feel like they're not learning from all the criticism of the previous chapters. Like, they're learning a little bit. They learned this time that they need to playtest more. Ow. Rude. So, they learned that, oh, what did I do wrong there? I don't know what I did wrong there. I think maybe I clicked and let go on accident. That was weird. I think chapter 5 is more of a Ban copy. It feels like there are so many Ban elements, intentional or not. Cause like, that's the funny thing. Poppy Playtime initially felt like, oh, it's a FNAF knockoff. And then it was like, oh wait, but there are actually a lot of unique elements of it. And then Ban was like, okay, well that's just Poppy Playtime, but worse, right? And then they started to go in their own direction. And then FNAF made Secret of the Mimic, and it was like, oh, this is Poppy Playtime. And then Poppy Playtime does this, and it's like, oh, it's Ban. And it's just like, they're all borrowing so many elements. They're all so similar in so many ways now that they all feel way more similar. It's like we're running out of uniqueness in these games. Even Bendy did a much, oh, hi, I didn't see you before. Bendy did a much better job balancing story with puzzles. Poppy Playtime feels like puzzle, chase, puzzle, chase, puzzle. And that's the game. All the story is just filler through notes. What the? Fuzzy Wupkins was still able to grab me. What the hell? What? I survived this so easily the first time in VR. What? What the hell? You're kidding me. You saw that, right? There's no in-between. There's no time to tell the story. Like, they want to tell the story, but they just don't even try it. They're like, no, we have to always be doing puzzles or chases. See ya. Because, like, that section's cool-ish, I guess. It's fine. I think the opening of this is fine. Because it got me super hyped. It got me really excited. It picks up right where it left off. Starting with a chase sequence after the ending of the last one makes total sense. That is so fair. Chapter 2 probably had the best formula because of the minigames. I think Chapter 3 perfected that, right? Had a bunch of sections that were separated. You would go into one area, you would do a puzzle. It wasn't perfect by any means, but it did a really good job at taking the minigame element of Chapter 2 and expanding upon it and really leaning into the horror of it. And then Chapter 4 leaned into the characters way too much. This opening is fine. I think this opening is actually pretty good. Because, like, this area, too, with the light, it, like, guides you correctly to the right area, which is very nice. And then this, I turn on the light, to which I then turn on the grinder, and it spits him out. I feel like he would just die. Oh, yeah, I never looked at this. This is Globy. Apparently, he's adorable. Playtime interactive media product. Globy's the perfect companion in the day or night, and he's always ready with a smile, and he's too sentient for his own good. Why is this still glowing? Where am I going? Where am I glowing? Oh, right, there's a note in here. Lore! What's in here? Work procedures, recycling and reclamation, you gotta reclamation it. Dirty job, but someone has to do it. Can I... Is that all? That's all I get to... That's... Oh, read note. That's confusing. That's annoying and confusing. Yeah, the notes being fuzzy is really annoying. Cause, like, look at it. I want to look at it. I can't even examine it now. You have to be hovering over this button to press the examine button. And, like, it's so blurry. And clearly this was made to actually say something. I just can't look at it. It looks clearer here. Anyway, whatever. I don't care. I'm not going to read it. I don't want to read it. I really don't care about the lore as much as maybe I should. Oh yeah, and then blacklight. The blacklight's cool. I feel like this is one of the elements where they actually learned. There were a lot of people who said that the previous chapter was confusing on where to go, and you just like spent a lot of time trying to figure out what's going on and where you're actually supposed to be. In this, they gave you a blacklight mechanic to help you figure that out a little bit more, which is very nice. You don't have to use it. It's not like hints are plastered all over the walls, but if you need some help, you can turn on the blacklight and figure out where to go. That part is very good. Still don't like the grape jelly on the walls. Hello, note. What is this one? Wrong side Outimals branding note. The wrong side Outimals are a very cool character. They're so unused. All of the other chapters, the intro cutscene has played some part in the main game. Here, it's just, there's this opening section with them running away from you, which, whatever. And then they're just collectibles throughout. You're gonna make this big deal about this character in the beginning and then not stick to your current branding of that being the main focus of the game in some way. It's just, yeah, it's literally just a rebrand of the Smiling Critters. But at least the Smiling Critters played an interesting part in the previous game. Here, they're just kind of like, you just forget about them after 5 minutes. Apparently, they changed the Lily Loveridge chase. Oh, yeah, there have been 3 patches. Hi? What the hell? I couldn't even see you. What the hell was that? I'm hoping they fixed the chase a little bit, because that chase was obnoxious. Do I think Poppy Playtime 6 should be really good? I think if it's not, everyone who didn't really care for Chapter 5 but was willing to give Chapter 6 a chance is just going to abandon the franchise entirely. I know Mark claimed that he's going to leave Poppy Playtime, not going to come back for the 6th chapter. I think he will. I think he was cranky and, you know, he'll change his mind. The views are too banging on Poppy Playtime for him to leave it. Not that he does everything for views, but you know what I mean. Like, you don't just not play Chapter 6 because you didn't enjoy Chapter 5. I very much guarantee he will come back for it. The arm, like, yeah, you can kind of see he's got, like, meat, like flesh, or like muscle or something on his spider legs. Or maybe that was just lighting, I don't know. The animations are so clean, but the walking animations just feel so bad. Yeah, it feels like the walking animations were a little rushed. Like, this part's great.
You must have got him real worked up.
We'll talk more once we get into Giblet's room. I'm gonna start calling him Giblet, I think. Oh, and we're here.
Yeah, I know it's not much, but
Yeah, this is dumb. This part's dumb.
needs a barber shop or whatever.
I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. Can I? Why are you so much taller than you actually are? Excuse me?
Here I see.
Yes.
Would you look at that? Guess it's time for me to start singing. You definitely want to stick around for my singing, right?
Yes, now I do.
Okay, here goes. He's stretchy, he's gummy, he's squishy, he's funny. D-O-E-Y. He's silly, he's gooey, he's... I don't know, he's something. D-O-E-Y. His name is Huggy. Huggy Wuggy. When he hugs you, he'll never stop. Yes, your friend Huggy. Huggy Wuggy. He'll squeeze you until you pop.
You done now? You done? Okay, can I go back to talking about why I hate you? Alright, cool. Oh my god, what is... what is that stance? Bruh, how are you balancing like... How are you balancing like this? You can't stand like this indefinitely. That's gonna kill you. So, I don't like Giblet. He feels so disconnected from Poppy Playtime. I feel like they want some sort of like go this way type character, so they added him for everybody to put in thumbnails and you know, to make merch and cool designs of and cosplay, and then they just ripped him from the majority of the game and then put him back at the end and said, oh yeah, remember this guy? He's important now again. Like, I don't hate the character, I hate what they did with him because they made him just so non-existent. It's just another character, another layer down that's like, oh, we met somebody who's down here and important for this layer now, because why not? There's just another series of characters, another layer down, that are equally as important as the ones above the layer, and then the layer above that, and the layer above that. Why? This is just Safe Haven 2. Why? If they wanted to care for us, they should have made him more relevant. If they wanted us to care for him, maybe they should have introduced him 3 layers up. But instead, we just show up down here and he's like, oh, you're the guy they've been talking about. Who? Who's been talking about me? And why? How the hell do you know about me? Who are you and why do I care? Why do I trust you? Why do I want to talk to you? Like, why are you here? Yeah, he does. He looks like a game character. He looks like an NPC. This is the most NPC-ass character I've seen in any of these games. He fits so poorly. And also, what the hell? Why do we have mushroom caves now? And then there's other shit in here. I was like, what was this? I didn't read this one before. The Better Press issue? How convenient. A lingering mystery laid to rest. Better Press, missing toy mystery solved. Speculated what happened to Gentle John? What? He used to fight during the hour of joy. See, it's like, that's another part of this. These types of elements, they want us to care so badly, but they're giving us too much to care about. I think that's a very good summary for these games.
That's just, it's nothing.
I know you're talking about this, but I really want to think that you're talking about this. And then there's this, which was your personal note of people that you owe. I don't care. They gave us this new character and just said, care about him. At this point, I don't want to. I have enough other characters to care about. I don't want to have to care about you now. So now, okay, my next problem. Allow me to pose my next problem. Where are we? Now, what is this part of the facility? Why are there just 3 iron lungs or 4 iron lungs? What is this? What is this supposed to be? What level of the facility are we at now? It's like, we keep going deeper with no explanation of why we're here or why this place exists, and maybe I just need to read more notes. It's just another industrial zone. It's like they decided, they're like, okay, this is the industrial era. This is the industrial era. Area. Jesus Christ. This is the industrial area. Just add a bunch of industrial shit around, and it'll make sense because this is the industrial zone. Let's see if we can find the thing that it wanted me to find in here. So, okay, these. So there's supposed to be markings here, and there's not. It wants me to see markings, because when there's this, there's markings. There are no markings here. And then there's the dino. Because why the hell not? Why wouldn't there be a dino all the way down here? I mean, I know this is Braun. At least this is a character we recognize. But like, it's just such a throwaway character here. It's just a set piece. I would so much rather this have been like an actual character that we fight against or something. Because at least we've seen Braun before in like the first chapter. He's on a poster. But this is it. This is all we see of Braun? Oh, you can... Noted. They could have spent so much time in this really making things make sense and connecting and tying up loose ends and connecting old characters with new ones, but instead they just decided to add a bunch of new shit to draw it out. I get it. There's new hand mechanics because why not? But like, not every goddamn chapter needs to have some new special crazy mechanic. Like, bring back some of the old ones that we lost. That would be cool. Because then we'd actually get to experience all the stuff that we missed. 0859. See, I'm all for new mechanics and making things different, and that's one of the things that I pointed out a lot in FNAF, for example. Every game had something new and different. Every game was slightly different. But here, it's just the same thing over and over again with slightly differing mechanics. Yeah, I think everybody hoped that 5 would be the end of the series. Even the original developers said that they wanted 5 to be the end of the series. Because they're just overstaying their welcome at this point. Like, with Bendy, right? You were drawing Bendy comparisons earlier. There are 5 chapters, and they ended it. When it was ready to end, they ended it. Like, we could have easily done 5 chapters of Poppy Playtime, and then, like, a sequel, right? I hope 6 is the end. I don't think they will. I think 6 should be the end if 5 wasn't, but I don't think they will. I think they've got too much that they want to say at this point, and they've learned that, you know, they fucked up, hopefully. I don't like them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all of you lovers. It's like, so, with puzzles, I get it. But, like, everything about the navigation in this facility is completely unintentional and random. Like, what are the odds that this just so happened to be here to allow me out? And now, guess what? You just finished one puzzle? Time for puzzle number 2. That is the most annoying part, outside of the chases, is just, alright, you completed one puzzle, guess what your reward is? Another puzzle! That's the most infuriating part, I think, to me. Like, I know a lot of people are mad about the chases, and that's fine, but also, why? Why is the reward for puzzle another puzzle? I'm gonna try to go to the top and get Limon. I don't know how to get there, because that's where I'm supposed to go. But I can keep going if I want to, so I'm guessing. Whoops. Shit. Well. I guess I just pull one of these. Okay, and they're stuck. Why? There we go. Alright. This is unnecessarily difficult. There we go. Okay. Cool. I got to a secret area. That was confusing and difficult, but we got Limon. I need to now keep him with me indefinitely. Here you go, Limon. How do I put you there? That's how. Is this a Poppy Playtime fan song? Oh, it's CG5. Okay, that does sound like CG5. Okay, well, I don't want to get copyrighted. I know I'll get copyrighted if I let that play. That's another thing about this game. It's like, really? They didn't consider, with all of the people that got so excited about taking Limon to the end of the game, they didn't consider making that possible. I don't think it's that Mob hates speedrunners. I think it's that they just don't think. They're thinking too much about the lore and, like... Okay, when you are making a game that you know you are going to publish primarily on Steam, and that is going to be your main source of income for the game, Steam has a policy that you all probably likely know of. If you don't like the game and you only have 2 hours or less of playtime, you can refund it, no questions asked. Now, you can refund it even if you have more than 2 hours in the game, but you have to give a reason, and they could decline it. They usually never do, but it's become a meme and a meta at this point to try to beat a game in 2 hours just so you can refund it. Refund percent, if you will. So if a game is shorter than 2 hours, game developers are scared that people are just going to buy it, play it, and refund it. So they try to pad out time to fill that 2 hour slot So that way, you're less likely, you're discouraged from refunding if you have more than 2 hours of gameplay. However, it's more likely that I'm going to refund a game if it is just filler after filler after filler for 2 hours just to pad out that time. If they wanted to tell their story, they would have gotten rid of puzzles like this. Like, this room could be a cool set piece, sure, but you should not have to go around and figure out something in here because it's just a waste of time. It leads to nothing. You gain nothing, you learn nothing from this room. This room is purely here to show off a cool set piece and make you do a puzzle. And guess what comes after this room? I don't remember, but very likely another puzzle, because guess what? We just came from a room that did a puzzle. We go from room to room to room to room, every single room having a puzzle, and I guarantee you it is just to fill out that 2 hour time frame so that people are discouraged from refunding it. Hooray. Like, I could have just done, like, 1 or 2 of those and then that one and it would have been fine. And now we shower, and this is probably a loading zone hider, which is fine. If the point of making your game is to make more money, then the point of the next game is going to be to make more money. So are you ever making a game that is supposed to be good, or are you just making games that are made to make money? This is a personal letter, which again, I'm not going to be able to examine, even though it's clearly a different note. Pumpkin. And I guess you too, David. Haha. What? Hey, you, sending love from a particular toy factory out west. Still insanely weird to say out loud. Missing you both like crazy right now. Okay, so you Dr. Chloe Atkins died down here, I guarantee it. Yeah, chapter 5 was $20. Which is fine if the majority of the game was gameplay and not just puzzle chase, puzzle chase, puzzle chase. Like, have some story. Like, this is meant to be a walking simulator, right? So, like, just let me explore the set pieces and enjoy the gameplay. Not every single... Like, here we are again, doing another puzzle. Yeah, it's $20 for one chapter, but that's the thing, right? The chapter is, like, 4 hours long. What is the majority of that 4 hours? This. Like, that was such a lame puzzle. It was done in 3 seconds, but they just had to add it. Let's take FNAF as a great example again, right? FNAF is infinitely replayable. And not to everybody. There are a lot of people who are done with FNAF after one playthrough, and that's fine. The game is like 4 or 5 hours long the first time through, and it's the same thing over and over and over again, right? However, it's a little bit different every time, and it ramps up in difficulty, but there is no filler. Other than maybe like night 1 and 2, right? Because that's meant to be the explanation night. What if I slip through here? Will it let me slip through here? I was able to walk through them. Oh, come on. Why can't I go with you? Why do you make me go a different way if you guys are going that way? So, this is not explained. This is the explanation for this puzzle. We've been taught, okay, do this, and then pull the lever. However, that's not the answer for this one specifically. This one is get them both in the same place at the same time. That's the solution to this puzzle for whatever goddamn reason. Not explained, not taught. This is the opposite of what we were taught before. And then there's this entire separate puzzle, right? So it shows this lever exploding, which made me think, oh, okay, I need to go find a lever for this one and a second lever for this one. So I go over here, and I go looking, okay, maybe one of these rooms, oh, hey, this one's open. Maybe there's a puzzle in here that's going to give me 2 levers, or a lever. But no, this is a puzzle purely for a collectible. So I'm going to show you the bullshit that this puzzle is. So you pull this one first because this one goes slower. The other 2 don't. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to come up here. No, this is not it. I'm going to come up here. Shit. Come up here. Now we're going to grab this one. Oh, shit. Pull this one down. And now I'm going to... I fucked that up again. Wrap around it. Grab this. Slide over here. Make sure we're on this side. Pull this down. Wrap around it. Grab this. Come over here. Jump. Hit it. And we're done. And all of that is to open this room, which gives you a collectible. That's it. Now we leave out here, and guess what we have to do? Another puzzle while this asshole shit talks us the whole time. So this one lasts the longest for whatever reason. So we do this one first. We pull this lever down. Now we come over here. Now we do this. Then we grab this, and we do this. And now once they're all lit, we can pull... Oh, shit. Yeah, right. I have to hold this the whole time. And now I fucked it up. And now it's going to run out of time halfway through. It runs out of time halfway through. So now we have to wait for that one to stop and do it again. Maybe I could have... No, that wasn't enough time. So now, do this, pull the lever, come back down, spin this, pull this, and just wait. Why? Why can't it move a little faster to do it in one go? Why do I have to do this so many goddamn times over and over and over again? Holy shit, I did it. I mean, I'm almost there. It made the success sound. That took like 10 minutes, no, 5 minutes on the first attempt because I didn't know what I was doing yet. Why was that necessary? And why did I have to do it multiple times to pull this thing across? What did I gain from that? Other than a waste of time. It's not that I don't like puzzles. I like puzzles. I don't like puzzle after puzzle after puzzle after puzzle. Why is the reward for a puzzle another puzzle every single goddamn time? Negation compound, negation compound, presentation 1 of 6? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, like, that's the other thing. I don't want to read my story in a game that's about exploring an environment. The majority, well, oh, hello. You just loaded. The majority of the point of this game is to explore the ever-expanding facility. When you have this much space, physically, this much environment to tell your story, I should not have to read a 6-page document to know what's going on. Now, this part's fun. This part feels like grapple hooks, right? It feels like I'm running around exploring. Can't wait to reach the Earth's core in Chapter 43. It's really what it feels like. I mean, God, it feels like we're gonna reach the Earth's core in Chapter 6. Okay, again. Do I even need to say it? Do I even need to say it? We just completed a... Okay, well now you guys are in dads. Star, pentagram, star, pentagon, diamond. Unless it's different. Nope. Why is that there? Why is that necessary? You want to know the solution to this puzzle? Because it has nothing to do with that entire room over there, which has this entire ice thing. So, if you freeze this, we can now come down here and cook it, and open up, what do you know, another puzzle room. Look, this area looks like a place I should have to go to solve the puzzle. So now I do this, pull this, come back over, go up top, do that, and now that's done. Now I can spin this. That'll freeze that. Now I can explode this, which now I can get under here, press this button, go up top, go over here, and now I'm on a time limit for some ungodly reason. Press this button, and all of that was to get this collectible. That entire damn puzzle room was just to get that collectible. You wanna know what the solution to this puzzle room was? This says 1, this says nothing, and this is a 2. So apparently we're supposed to open this most of the way, and then we open this one part of the way. So now I go all the way over and go through, and I'm out. And now I load. Reminder, we played this for 9 hours in VR. We spent a lot of time charging the headset, so it was more probably like 6 or 7 hours. Don't you dare. This puzzle is actually kind of cool. I like this puzzle. All right, so this, I believe, oh, it unlocks this one. So now I pull this into place, and I have to keep doing this. This one's a cool puzzle. This one's fine. It's, again, just another filler. If I didn't just come from like 10 puzzles back to back, I probably would have had fun with that. But instead, it just feels like another waste of time. And now we get in another functioning elevator to go down even further, because why the hell not? Now I give you stuff, and I don't know what I'm giving you. I don't remember picking something up for you. I don't remember why we were here at this point, because I've done so many goddamn puzzles in between leaving and coming back. I don't even know what I'm handing you.
Chum, what is this?
Good question.
Negation formula. Sounds spicy.
Also, I want to point out, the voice actor for this dude, phenomenal job. Love it. Love his voice. I love his, like, I'm confident, but I really don't understand anything behavior. It's great. The character doesn't make any sense. See, like, they build up this backstory between these two. I haven't known either of them long enough to even care yet. Oh, it's talking to Chum. Right. So yeah, that makes more sense now that I understand that Chum is a guy on the inside. But, like, now we're loading, and you spit me out somewhere else? Like, where are we now? How did we get here? We just teleported to here, and I don't understand what. Find a way to reanimation. Why? What is the, what? Huh? Where are we now? They care so little because this facility is just so unexplainably large, and it's not meant to make any sense. It's meant to be, you know, just unreasonable in every sense of imagination. They just don't even care anymore at trying to make sense of where we are. So we were just in one room, we get in his mouth, the prototype talks to him, and now we're just here. We just teleport here and, huh? We have to solve another quick puzzle. I mean, this isn't really a puzzle. This is more, actually, this, you know, I was complaining about it at first, but I want to make it clear. This is more what I expect from Poppy Playtime, right? It's a cool set piece. It's a very cool environment that we just kind of go through and explore because we're meant to be wandering. There's not really a puzzle to solve here. We're just kind of going, opening doors, getting to the right place, looking at all the cool environment pieces, maybe picking up some lore along the way. That's what I expect from my Poppy Playtime game. And then we get to here, and this isn't really obvious, but also this is supposed to be glass, I think, but maybe it's a wall. But if I break it, we walk through. That part's fine. I'm happy with that. I wish more of the game was like that, just exploring the cool set pieces. Also, hi Joe, welcome. Aren't you you should be sleeping. Why are you up so early? I need more gore. See, I think FNAF proves that you can do horror well without gore. Although, for Poppy Playtime, there should probably be more gore. What is this purple goo? I don't want grapes in my Poppy Playtime game. So yeah, now we have to figure out how to get into memory. We have to solve a puzzle to get in to memory meadow. And then we have to solve two puzzles, not three puzzles, two more puzzles to get all the things for Memory Meadow. And then we get to play the reward that is Memory Meadow. You see my problem? So the puzzle here is there's a big thing that we have to drag from this room to this room because it couldn't just be in the room already. Why would we do that? We need to make you solve a puzzle first. And now we put this in place. But guess what? Doing that puzzle unlocks the ability to do the puzzle. So now you can go back to the other room, freeze this, pressure cook it, and now you can solve the rest of the puzzle. You had to pull the battery from the other room, put it in place to start the puzzle. Because padding it out with a puzzle wasn't enough. We had to pad it out with a puzzle to make you, before you can start the puzzle. So now we can take the fire, and we can go open this door, which guess what? Guess what? Guess what, guys? We can finish solving the puzzle. I can't believe it. I get it. This portion is literally here to teach you about the hand and how to use it. The part that's infuriating is the fact that we had to start the puzzle by activating the puzzle. The puzzle couldn't be active. We had to do something to activate the puzzle to do a filler puzzle. At least the point of this one was to learn about a hand, to get a new hand and to learn about it. But come on. Not every goddamn thing needs to be another puzzle. So now we start with one of these. That's great. One's done. Now we need two more memories. Oh boy. I'm realizing now how bad this game is. Whoops. Like, doing it in VR, since we were able to take our time with it, it didn't feel as bad. This is bad. So this is my least favorite area. Also, we accidentally did this right. So what was it? No. That's what it was. So, I just guessed it. I just brute forced it the first time. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this zone because I think it's literally just to get lore and to load a tape in that I don't have. They make it seem like it's something necessary to proceed, but it's not. So the entire point of this area is to watch these, which I don't even remember where it starts, and go up there in the end. But where does it start? It starts over here, I think. Yeah. So this one's yellow, which means we can do this one next. This one's green, which means it's already done. Oh, that's the... Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to activate this one. And now let's see. Do I have to sit through the whole thing, or can I just go around? Because if I have to sit through and wait, that is obnoxious. Okay, I do not have to sit through and wait. Never mind. I was about to get so pissed off because I thought you had to wait for the videos to be done, to proceed.
Vano,
Oh boy.
drink
All right.
some water. The condensation.
Joe, you realize how much more expensive that is now, right? Why would you waste your money on that? Make it cheaper. No, because then people spam it. Hooray! I did it, and I got a memory. It's obnoxious because I thought you had to sit through, but apparently you don't. So I'm less upset about that one. Because that one is at least trying to share the story. Any company trying to soothe kids would make videos as disturbing as Miss Gracie ones. They're very well done. That I will give it. It is very well done. It conveys exactly what it wants to convey very well. The Miss Gracie is such a creepy character. That actress did an incredible job. Okay, pyramids under the stars, circle hex. Pyramid. There were pyramids. There were pyramid. There were. What? It'll let me do the wrong one first? Oh. What? I already turned it? Did I already turn it? I didn't think I already turned it. Now again, that couldn't have been enough. You had to do another thing as well, which I forgot to do beforehand in the first time. You know, I forgot to pull that lever. Because apparently, solving the puzzle isn't enough. You have to solve the puzzle and then do something else to solve the puzzle. Got this. Alright, here we go. Now, I don't understand this. Why the hell am I reliving memories to unlock a door code? So, yellow squares go in here. Triangles go in here. The ones that don't match go in here? I did. Okay, so it just shows me which ones go in here. I get it. I didn't get this before when we did this. Wait, what? So we have to do it at the right time? So I have to wait for it. That's dumb. That's really dumb. I did it. Hooray! It's so dumb. I really don't understand this. Like, what are they benefiting from this? Making the kids into toys and then making the toys do this? What did they gain? Shit. Okay, well. Yeah, it's annoying, because it's just like, really, you have to sit and wait? Again, with the filler puzzle, this is why I say this feels so much like Ban Ban. It is a filler puzzle under the guise of lore. It's creative, it's fine, whatever. It's just a filler. This entire chapter is just filler. Like, why do we have to do this 3 times? All that thing you just learned how to do it again. I already am. Yeah, I know, if you do nothing, you still win. You just have to wait out the clock. Again. Pointless. You just have to wait out the clock. That is the point of these minigames. The third memory is really fun and cool. The first 2 are just filler. Like, why couldn't you have done 1 puzzle to get 1 memory piece? And then you just combine all 3 memory bits into 1 much more condensed memory that you relive. Why did it have to be 3 unnecessarily long and drawn out memory bits? Well, the first 2 are drawn out. The third one's actually good. Yeah, they nailed the vibe of, like, creepy children's TV shows. Like, I feel like if I had a kid and walked in on them watching this, I would be like, this is disturbing as all hell. But I would also be like, but that seems right for a kid's TV show, you know? Yeah, it should cut halfway through and go to the next one. There's no reason for this to drag on like this.
Isn't this so fun?
No. It's really boring now that I'm realizing that I'm just standing here spinning in circles for this long. Also, Huggy's arms are very glitchy. I can't... What is happening? Okay, I guess I bugged it. I think I broke it. I think I broke it? Did I win? What? Okay. I don't... Okay, that was weird. Even after having edited the entire VR video, I forgot what happened in the first half because it took so long to get to the end. And it all blends together so much because it's just a bunch of the same damn puzzles over and over again. I like how he's just standing there doing nothing while I do this. Oh, this. Oh, okay. Get him! Eat him! Eat his face! See, like, this one's actually cool. This memory is actually really cool. Because now I get to be Huggy and destroy everything. Why couldn't all the other memories be as cool as that one? And that was so much shorter. It got the point across and it got out. That's something that Poppy Playtime doesn't understand. To tell a story, you do not have to hammer on the same concept and drag it out for so damn long. You can just get your point across and get out. Because I will be so much more satisfied with a 1 hour long good story than a 4 hour long puzzle just filler story. And then we leave because Huggy's here. Poppy loves making you run at the danger. So we get another chase, which is fine. Like, this one is literally just running through hallways. Like, this is nothing new. Why do we have to experience the same thing again? Like, I've seen the same chase scene so many times now. Like, it could have just cut to this. Why did we have to do the chase? We could have just cut to this and gotten to the actual fight scene. Now, this area is cool. And that explains the opening. That is definitely good. Yeah, the Huggy AI is pretty dumb here. He's so smart in everything else, but then in this, he's really stupid for some reason. Pull this one over here. And it's so heavy and it takes so long because why not? Get over here. Just get to this one, I guess. Okay, or not? Does it have to go to a specific slot? Come on. No? Okay. Here. Okay, so that's done. Now that's open. Oh, does that one need it? Where am I supposed to get the door code from? Because now that's open, but I can't open it. I need a 4-digit door code. Like, what? I couldn't have just done... That wasn't enough. I couldn't have just done that. And all of this for one collectible. Like, what the hell? I'm gonna be dead. I'm dead. Shit. Please tell me it. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit, game. Holy shit, game. If you are going to make puzzles for collectibles alongside puzzles to proceed, you need to make it very clear what is going to allow you to proceed and what is a side puzzle for a collectible. Because they look the same. So the first time I did this, I lit up all the green lights. All it did was open the little cabinet door that needs a door code. And so then it's like, okay, so wait, so I also need a door code? Why is this not working? So you spend all this time doing something that's not even necessary. It's obnoxious. It's so obnoxious. It's stuck on everything. Fuck this minigame, man. It's meant to be a cool, like, oh man, guess who's back? Huggy! You gotta actually fight Huggy now. And then you just deal with this bullshit. And what is it stuck on? God damn! Oh my god. God, man. This game. Now, this is something that I think Mark nailed. This place is fucking random. Who's gonna come down here? This is like a children's play place. Who the hell is gonna come down here? And we're just at the point now of absurdity where it's like, it just exists because it can. Because we felt like it, and it's just a part of the environment that feels like it would fit in this kind of place. It's like, no! This does not belong at all. We are down so far underground where no child would ever be. That this is just bullshit. This is just a random set piece because they were like, well, this is what we do, so we wanted to have another area. We just wanted to have another area that looked really cool, so we're gonna fill it out with puzzles, and like, what the fuck? Why? And then this is bullshit. This is just over here, and this is the solution. This is it. This is all you gotta do. Why? Why couldn't it just go? Why couldn't these be set pieces to look at? Why did it have to stop you? Maybe you could, like, pause the train if you wanted to get out and look around. Like I said, it was a lot easier to experience in VR and understand because it went on for longer and I was playing it, like, I was really taking everything in. But holy shit, man. What is the point of any of this? This is the most filler chapter I've ever seen. Like, what was the point of that? Just to waste more of your time. If you're just watching the game, it's probably pretty good. But God, if you are playing it, you are slogging through. It is like, this is go around and do chores the game. It's just so stupid. The mannequin element of her is pretty good, but this is so random. So I wanna point something out here. This section, as a section alone, this purple hair woman dollhouse zone, the voice acting is great, the animations are great, although they're a little too fluent for her mannequin elements. This entire section, this dollhouse section, this purple hair woman section is great. If it took place in like chapter 2 or 3, the fact that we are 15 goddamn layers deep in this facility, and now there's just a dollhouse with a party going on, none of it makes any damn sense. There is absolutely no reason that this section is down here. This is all fine and really well made and really cool and really fun if it were its own separate game or if it took place 2 to 3 chapters earlier. What the fuck is it doing down here? This whole section is fine. This section is actually really well made. I like this section a lot. It doesn't belong. It would have made more sense if we started the chapter like running away from Huggy and then falling into this place. But the fact that we went through so much before this and now we're just down here in this full functioning dollhouse for some reason makes no goddamn sense. Sucks how the lore about Lily is such an inconvenient random places and you just miss them and are confused. The lore about her? See, I don't know about the lore about her at all. I never read it at all, so I don't know. But like, I know they said that Lily was in development really early on, that like the CEO said that Lily was in development really early on, they just didn't fit her in yet. And it's like, so you chose now? The 5th chapter where we're almost to the Earth's core in this place, now is the right time to introduce this character. You can't tell me this is a better than chapter 4. Yeah, now thinking back, you know, my rating at the beginning of the stream, I think has changed. Now playing it a second time, why am I dead? What? I'm sorry. Did I miss something? Did I not hear something? You can't leave her. Why? And I have to start over? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm off to prepare my famous sandwiches. You'll make sure the friends make it to the party on time.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. Now can I leave? You satisfied with me waiting? Fucking hell, man. Why? What is the point? What do they gain from killing you if you don't sit there and listen to her when her voice carries through the whole facility?
All of the friends.
The voice actress for her did a very good job because it's the same person who did Jesus Christ. It's the same person. What if I go ahead of you? It's the same person who did Miss Gracie. It is the same voice actress. You almost can't even hear it. I couldn't hear it until I went into that room, into her room where Miss Gracie's ID is. Voice acting is phenomenal. Most of the animations are great. The set pieces are great. The fucking gameplay, man. The fucking gameplay. And the storytelling. It's all so bad. I went into the stream thinking I would be like, you know what? Maybe it's better than people are saying, and I am having a worse time the second time through. At least with Chapter 4, I had a better time the second time through. But holy shit, man. Now, this is a good section, because the lore is actually required to move on. You have to see the spooky to move on. That's good. That's well designed. You have to see an element of the lore to move on. Why is that mutually exclusive to just some rooms? And then why do I have to do so much work to get to a key? And how long the hand switch animation is? Yeah, I saw that and I completely agree. It should be snappy. It should be fast. The game requires it to be fast. There is no reason for it to take as goddamn long as it does to switch the animation. It's literally just to make it take more time and increase the chances that you fail a chase. Why would they want that? Why would they want a chase to feel like it's not your fault when you fail? Especially when it's like, I tried to do this thing and the game didn't let me do it fast enough. That doesn't feel like I failed, that feels like the game failed me. Do we need to put you in the bad toy box? No. We need to put everything in this game in the bad toy box. My nose, man. Thank you, David. Very helpful. David, did you like this chapter? You liked this chapter? I liked... Okay. How many times have you played this chapter? You do it for speedrunning, though. I loved this chapter in VR. I fucking hate it now. Favorite Poppy chapter to play. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. Okay. This is actually good. Yeah, I don't love the jester costume. I get it, but I don't love it. Yeah, I really don't like that there's not... We'll make you part of him is like the whole thing. We kill all the other characters and they become part of the prototype. Why aren't they more prominent? I love how that's so dramatic. It would only be dramatic if that were the ending of Poppy. Alright, here we go. Let's see how much better this chase is. Oh, and then the door closes? Okay. Is it just like giving me more time? What? Okay. That was not even really a chase. She was barely there. This chase sucks. I think that is the most disappointing part of the whole damn game. Watch her be in Chapter 6. She better be. After if that was her entire build-up and conclusion. David, I am glad you had a good time, and good God, I am glad that I had a good time the first time through in VR, because holy shit, this sucks ass. I hate being critical like this. I hate just having a bad time. Like, where the hell was this? Where the hell was this? Apparently they know each other and they have a history. I have no information about their connection. I have no connection to Giblet at all. I haven't seen him for half the damn game. And now it's like, oh, two characters reunite and they knew each other the whole time.
The plan's still a plan, right? You need to find that secret backup.
The secret backup. Was that ever explained? Did I miss that? Did he ever make it clear that the goal here is to find the secret backup? He's like, the plan doesn't change. There's a secret backup. What are we backing up? What is the secret backup for? Huh? Did I miss something crucial? Am I just an idiot? Because that could be on me. I could have just completely missed it, and it was obvious, but for the regen gel. Yeah, I think it's gone so ban now that it's so unrealistic sci-fi that I'm not even computing what they're trying to convey here. Yeah, like this, the grapes, that's what it is, the grapes. Apparently we're backing up the grapes or something. Oh, look, we've had a red hand this whole time, better use it. I think that's the worst part to me. The worst part is I am just wandering. I have no sense of direction. I don't really understand my goal. My goal location isn't somewhere that I understand or comprehend. And eventually I'm gonna end up in the right place. And there's no reason that that place should exist or why I should be there. We're just gonna keep going until eventually I end up in the right spot. Experiment notes. Again, I don't care. I don't want to read my game. unless the game is meant to be one that you read the game, and that's like it's a text adventure, I don't want to read the game. And now this, I didn't realize, I didn't see this until I watched Mark's playthrough. And another just pointless puzzle to just pad out the time to open another puzzle room. 231. Just another code for another door because why not? And then another puzzle room. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just annoyed. Maybe I'm in the minority here, but I'm so over it. I am so over it. It is puzzle after puzzle after puzzle, after chase after chase, after puzzle after chase, after puzzle after puzzle after puzzle after chase, and that's the whole damn game. There's no payoff. There's no reward. Getting real sick of it. I think Mark said this too. Do the doctors have to do this? Every time they want to leave the room?
Don't lie, Vano. You love the puzzles, lol.
Having such a good time. That's the thing. That's how I feel about this now. I'm bored. I've gotten to the end of the game, and like the second half, I'm bored. Like I'm ready for the next exciting thing to happen, and guess what? Huggy chase scene incoming. Exciting thing! Like, you should be excited and scared when a chase scene happens. And I feel nothing. I feel empty inside. Okay, and I just run through it because, sure. And now he's in front of me for some reason. Now Huggy talks to Kissy for 5 minutes. And now he just stands there and I'm just supposed to run. Why am I scared of you? You're literally just standing there. What the fuck? What? Just walk slowly. Okay. I want them to stop at chapter 3. Just pretend chapter 4 and 5 never happened and try again. Don't stand too close to the door or it won't open. I hate how much they want you to wait during chase scenes. They want you to go fast, but also go slow. Go fast, but wait. Go fast, but not too fast, because you'll miss things. Don't look behind you, ever. Don't look at the cool things happening behind you. Yeah, no, this chase was great in VR, honestly. And a lot of that, too, I think is because of how annoyed I am at this chapter at this point. Like, I didn't have a good time leading up to this, so now it's just disappointing. It feels like they were like, well, we didn't use the prototype enough, so we need to use it again, and let's do something chase. Let's do a chase with it. We're not going to kill the prototype yet. We're not going to have you fight the prototype. We didn't give enough time for that, so how about a chase? And then what is the point of this? Why am I being dropped in the grape jelly? What does this do for anybody? I don't get it. Maybe I need to understand the lore to get the ending. But why? Why should I have to understand the deep, confusing, convoluted lore of a game to understand why this is happening at the end of the video game? Like, if it were explained naturally through the gameplay dialogue that there is a lot of, that this goop is, like, going to turn me into a toy or something, then it would make sense. And I would be fine with that. But the fact that that's not what's said and we're just supposed to figure it out by digging into the game files, it feels like Poppy is going in the direction of Hello Neighbor. And then I die, and then I get zapped with the stick. Yeah, I get zapped with this stick for some reason and brought back to life somehow. I was stabbed through the stomach, and a zap brings me back to life, and that's fine. And I'm just normal now.
Told you I wasn't a hero.
Then why are you in this game? Why do you exist? What is your purpose? Do you literally only exist to guide me around like a boring-ass NPC and then zap me back to life when I die at the end of the game? Is that your entire purpose in life? You have no character development. You're literally just here to guide me through the facility, and you can't even do that. Like, how do you even navigate the place? You don't have a grab pack, so you're just waiting for me to do your work for you. Oh, sorry, I have to press the key. Are you sure? Override required. Now I gotta do this, too. And just like Mark said, just do it again. Just do it twice. One wasn't good enough. Do it again. That is the definition of Poppy Playtime at this point. That thing that you just did, do it again. And again. And again. Oh, and again. Do it again, by the way. Oh, yeah, and do it again. Oh, you thought you were done? No, 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 do it again. You killed the doctor last time. No, do it again. I really don't like when my video game ends and I feel like I'm glad it's over. I really don't like when my video game ends and the only thing I have to say is, thank God that's over. Because holy shit, I enjoyed the first hour of that, maybe hour and a half. It took me 3 hours to get through it a second time because of how much padding there was. Wow, man. It's just, I am so disappointed. When I played that through the first time in VR and it took 9 hours, that was fun. It was really fun. I had a good time. It was frustrating at points. It didn't make that much sense, but I had a good time. Holy shit. The second time through, I am not going to play this game again. I don't think I will do, unless I really want to come back with a steering wheel, or unless for some reason they do fix the Limon thing and you're allowed to keep it to the end of the game. Maybe I'll do a Limon %. Other than that, I don't want to play this again. I just don't. It is so disappointing. So in the barrel, it contains poppy gel, then Giblet gets you out of the barrel and revives you. Also, the poppy gel healed your wounds after you got impaled by the prototype. Sure. Why? Where was it in the game where that was explained? Where was it that that would make sense? Maybe I'm just supposed to suspend disbelief like in Resident Evil 7 when you just pour goop on your wounds and it magically fixes it. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. The fact that there's no point where it's explained that you're dropped into this goo. What is this goo? I don't know what this goo is. I'm just dropped into it and that's supposed to be like, oh my god. What, you want my Mr. Beast shocked face? Oh my god. I'm so disappointed in this chapter. It feels bad. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. The goo is poppy gel. Yes. That much I know. The hell does that mean? Wants to keep us alive, why kill us in the first place? I don't know what the prototype wants anymore. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I think my biggest problem, other than the fact that it's all puzzles, all filler puzzles, by the way, no, not a single one of those puzzles was necessary. That's my biggest problem. I was going to say something else, but that's my biggest problem. There were very few puzzles in this that were necessary. The majority of it was just do this puzzle, to unlock this puzzle, to unlock this puzzle, to unlock this chase scene with a puzzle, to unlock this puzzle, to unlock this puzzle, to eventually get to the end and get to a conclusion. A story is supposed to happen in story beats. Whatever, I've hammered on my point. I don't need to go over it again. It's so just... Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, wow, that did not go like I was hoping it would. That is just disappointing in every way. I really hope Chapter 6 does something new and interesting and, like, actually is fun. But God, that's the problem. It needs to innovate in some way. It has to innovate. They're not innovating. What does poppy gel taste like? Grape jelly. Absolutely, 100% grape jelly. Can we see my chart again? Well, I closed it, so no, but it's down at the bottom. It's at the bottom now. Chapter 5 is at the bottom. Everything else stays the same. Chapter 5 is at the bottom. Below the bottom. I mean, that was bad. They haven't listened to any feedback so far, it doesn't seem, based on this chapter playing out the way that it did, other than the fact that it wasn't buggy. They did a good job with quality assurance in terms of making sure that there were no glitches or bugs that I experienced. There were very few problems, and the majority of them were not game-breaking. I never had to reload. I never had to quit the game. Outside of that, wow. Yeah, I'm recording this locally.
You just got fat fingers.
I do every stream. Automatic.
Happy.